Okay, get right into it. I see you're on light M11. What rank are you?
I am diamond. I don't remember how the numbers go, but I'm 47, 47.3, I think right now, 47.
High diamonds. You're on your way to ruby. So
Yeah.
this is pretty high elo. Um, what like before we go into it, what kind of personal struggles do you have as a like? What do you find come?
Um, I mean, I've only been honestly playing this game for like 6 months or so. So I was playing heavy for a few months, and then I just switched to light. So my positioning is pretty poor because when I played heavy, it's like I didn't really have to worry about it too much. So I would say like positioning, just like also just not trying to like go in first. I always go in first, which is like more of a heavy job rather than light. Um, and then I think I'm also I don't think I'm very good at like retaking cash out. I feel like those would be my. It's like other small things, but I feel like those are the big ones.
I'm hearing that. So for each issue, poor positioning, yeah, that is pretty important as a light because you can blow up um playing good positioning and also managing info of where you show
Mhm.
is important. Because as a light, the it's very easy for other people to shoot you away, like a heavy with a rocket, a medium with repeater, or another light who's just gonna force a 1v1. Um, and managing that info advantage is crucial to playing well. There's a lot of players that will simply just disregard any info they have, and there's some players at the high level that will use info to the maximum, and it seems like they have ESP because they know exactly where you're gonna peak, when you're gonna do it, and just abuse that.
Mhm.
Going in first, it is fine as long as you don't die and whatever you do is worth it. Like if you're on 9-3R, take a decently dangerous peak, get a meter and a half, and then you dash away. Totally fine. As long as someone like looks at that damage and you don't die for it and you keep on pushing, it's totally fine. It's
Okay.
not like a hard rule that you should never be going in first as a light. It is you are fast, so it is sometimes bad if you go in so fast that you die or you get a kill but then you die and then it's so far ahead that your teammates are not able to get there in time before they get a res. Like then it's just a 2v3. That's bad. Um Maintaining like sync with your teammates and timing is pretty important. And retaking cash outs, it is definitely easier to defend than to attack. But it's just different ways to play it. Uh, Taking just requires a bunch of space taking, like pushing up on damage, not dying to their hold, and finding effective ways to cover distances. Often, a lot of that time is just using util. Like, for example,
Mhm.
if they post up on height and you can pad up to them, it's pretty beneficial to do that because if the heavy's able to take a pad and then get an RPG and then just start brawling, that's very like that's a very winnable fight um or if it's a large distance to cross and you have vanish bomb and gateway, you can get your team to a good spot to then start showing on height and then doing um so there's a bunch of ways that you can play taking as like as there are with defense and just managing like your whole team managing their gadgets and playing off of each other correctly is key to that. So we'll start looking at this and I'll keep these issues in mind as I go through it. um
I do wish I had a better game, but this was like the only one. I don't record every one. I'm gonna start recording every one, but yeah, you're gonna miss a lot of the first one. But
that's
I think
fine.
the end, like the last box, I think was important for me to know what different. So I thought,
That's fine. It's still about 30 minutes, and it looks like the first round was a steamroll for you guys.
yeah,
You're well
yeah,
ahead.
it wasn't.
Get to choose
Yeah.
whoever you want to grief in. I'll look through this, but there's not going to be much to point at. Your body, you're
Yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah.
res.
Oh, nice. Yeah, big.
No, we're just doing this.
Wait, we run it B. Yeah, we run it B. Definitely
Vault's not
the
being
game is spinning
split, so
now.
you are
Might
mega
wanna
safe.
snipe there.
We run risk.
Like the only way you could lose is if pink steals B, or like gets whichever cash out, and orange gets that plug, and you guys wipe. It'd be pink at 38k, and then orange, it's 13 plus 22 for their money, so they could go up to 35, and you guys would be in a kill race against orange, or if you wipe, then you're below them. That's all worst case. That's like, again, if it's a good team, they're gonna play to like wipe you guys or kill race and get the plug.
We run
Just-
risk and we plug it.
Just be aware of that and
Yeah,
cash out.
We have lost games
Like-
like that before.
Yeah.
We lost a game where
Keep
we
it
got
nearby
double
here. We'll
retake
kill
with
everybody.
balls.
I should just throw in the box again. Much going on.
We have so much money. Okay.
Yes, yes. We have too many funds here.
Spending a lot of time looking. You do okay. Shoot heavy, dash away. Not really much to over. I think.
I believe me.
Zach or Star.
Look at the stats quick. Lowest damage, like that's fine. Most deaths, some support. So you're getting active at least. It's not the worst issue to be too active. It is Feng Wei is regarded as a pretty range map, so it can be difficult to play your weapon times.
I know. I've been trying to learn
Believe
like
me.
something else to play long, because I feel like there's some games where if we have to retake or something, like I just can't. I have to get close, and it's like impossible. So I'm trying to learn.
I would say the most like the clear weapon to learn is 93R. Because it's got a bunch of damage, really nice burst damage up to 30. It's got nice range up to 30 meters. It reloads quick. It is a very dominant weapon for light at the moment. Other weapons have their other issues. Like Aaron has great range and great uptime, but low damage. LH1 has nice damage and nice poke and nice headshot multiplier, but it's bad up close because you can't dash shoot. XP has nice damage and decently good range, but the reload time is pretty long. M11 has really nice damage, really nice reload, but low range. All these weapons have different strengths and weaknesses, but for the most part, you're probably just going to be using 93R, sometimes M11, sometimes ARN or LH1, depending on the map.
Do you think it's still worth it to go 93R? Because I've been, I think especially just going up against so much like HLL. Like if I'm on M11, I feel like some of those fights I just get bursted before I even get a chance to. So I feel like, is it worth it to still run 93R if it's not like HLL? Does that make sense?
So yeah, I'm hearing that. A potential issue you might be facing is just when you try to use 93R, you peak longer angles than you would on M11, and because you're not quite as used to the range poke game, simply just get shot before you can see them, and then they push up on that damage, and you feel like, fuck, this 93R is useless. I might as well just be dashing around with M11. It is does that sound accurate? I'm just
Yeah, I think so. It's like I don't play too much range or poke or anything like that, so it is something to get used to. I don't think I'm too good at it yet, for sure.
uh but yeah, that's the game is pretty different when you're on a range gun like 93R. You have to like pre-aim corners, predicts where lights are gonna peak, like play the info game. You might have to go slower, and um like there's ways to play it, but you're not alone in feeling like you just get shot out of nowhere. Sometimes it just is like that, like you have no info to go off of, but usually there's a lot to work with, and if you play it right, if you have good aim and you get the first shot, you are rewarded immensely with playing that correctly with something like with 93R. Because if you get a 2 burst on a light, it's a 3v2 and you just got a free kill, then you win. If you get the med half, then bait the light into you because they know where you are and you have a decent idea of where they are, and then get 2 shots on the medium, their half. Light feels pressure to help, so they heal or just dash towards you, and then you 2 burst them. That's also great. If you're just destroying the heavy and burning up all the heals, and your team can push on that, that's also great. It's you can't force damage as easily with 9-3R compared to M11. It's definitely like it's a different game playing with 9-3R compared to M11. There's less
More like
risk in
position
it.
heavy, I would assume, rather than just like jumping in M11. Like you have to kind of play it,
Yeah,
play slower.
yeah, you have to play slower. And like and play the info game. Try to be smart.
Mhm.
A lot. I'd say the default positioning when it comes to M11 is just being on the side of the enemies and being on the side of your team, because you want to maintain decent LOS of your team in case they need help. Maybe they need to get traded out. Maybe they need heals, or maybe you're just on the side to watch the other light to prevent their flank. Like if you're keeping the other light in check and if you're in position to help your team or punish the other team for being overextended, that all works well. It's just it's a lot less space you cover when you're using something like M11, and your pressure is different. Your pressure
Yeah, yeah.
becomes like assassination kills.
Mhm.
Oh, you're 4th seed. Just noticed.
No heal across the
Mediums though are not on.
The double light team.
yeah, we have
HML
pulse
looks
and,
like.
D-mount. Can't wait for these.
Get your team on height.
Good
This is a
as
good gate. I
Target
usually do that.
across, but-
You're up on height. They should be shown on height too.
Yeah.
The med's down 2 bars. It looks like a KS or a BFR hit you. Go invis. There's a body. Med got taxed for pushing.
Up second floor.
Call out their position.
Still
You're
second
looking
floor,
for them
back
second floor. I think they went up. They used a sonar.
Just focus. We're down low.
He's holding that angle. Good kill.
Nice.
So this is like not the best played by them, to be honest, because they're on XP and you're on M11. Maybe they'll know you're out on your XP. But
Mhm.
this is a pretty normal thing where like you have an idea of where they are and they know where you for sure have to peek from if you're going to engage with them, which is through this doorway. You know they're in this room probably because that's where the sonar is.
I tried to use the sonar to like bait him to just shoot early, and then,
Yeah,
which I think he did a little bit.
he walks forward through that doorway. Then you dash through, break his camera, both burn dashes, kill him.
Lights on.
Works pretty well.
I felt a little lost here. I remember this. Like you'll see, I just kind of didn't know what to do. I didn't know he was fighting though.
Nice. Heavy's 1-2. Heavy's
But-
1-2.
Super late.
Nice.
I'm hearing that. Oh, it seems fine. You either after that kill on the light, you immediately go res or immediately help your heavy, and either of
Okay.
those options are fine.
Sounds good. I'll stick the res.
But the fight is like just killing those 2 outright does make the fight end instantly, because if you did go for the res there, it would be a maintains 2v2 and then more plain pieces,
Mhm.
more randomness. You can't go wrong with just getting kills like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe back to the alley. Oh, hold on. Can I try something?
It looks like your heavy's moving the box outside. You're
Perfect.
looking for their spawns. You see them over there.
Get up.
You're on M11, so you can't do much at this range, but like tickling is still pretty fine. It's some presence that makes them back up a little bit.
Yeah, where's this?
Oh, also you can't hear my mic in this one. I didn't tell you that, but I am calming, but,
Oh,
I don't think
I'm
I
hearing
didn't think
that.
it'd pick it up. Okay.
They went vanish. So
Max height.
where's the audio? Your med's placing goo. They place vanish bomb. They might. So after vanish bomb, it is a pretty normal thing for a team to just push on that. Usually it's
Mhm.
a pad, like an invis pad is super good, and Like in this moment, they just use vanish. You should be thinking they might all just pad and they might rocket one of us down and start taking a fight. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and there's not really any audio or visual things to go off of like once they actually do hit that pad. They did kind of just stay there and fight.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's
But
fine.
like if it's a good team, that's something you should be expecting. They get a steal off of that pick. You, we dropped a bit too early there, so you're going for this light, and you are like it's totally fine too. Like you could potentially could be shot by someone from the side, but a pick your teammate just got a pick, so that's unlikely. So next thing to do is go for this light. They dash off and then have another dash to go back up. But you still have some dashes. Be sure to like maintain height that scenario, because you don't fully know if they're gonna drop off like that or just go back up to the windows, and you should stay ready to go back up as well.
Like that?
Your
Go
mid
for
gets the
point,
kill
go
once
for
it
point here.
happens.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Heavy's on my ping. Climbing up stairwells. Climbing up
Heavy's stairs gonna be up second or third. They're probably gonna wait for coins, or oh, they want to stall. You can dash through that, by the way. Like that's really good damage. You got all 3 dashes. You get them 1 bar. The heavy's gonna try to live for coin. So like that good of damage, instantly triple dash and just finish them off. Finish the fight right here.
Okay. Okay.
Because they start backing up and we get the kill. Okay, we get the kill.
What? Nice.
It is sometimes dangerous to chase heavies because they have winch, they have C4s and RPGs. They could just insta kill you. Like especially if it's something like winch shack, even if they're 1 HP, get a kill and then keep running and the coin is a 3v2. So if you're going for a kill like this, the less time they have to react, like the less they'll have to work with, because they had so much time here. Like they used a bub and they started backing up. They didn't really do anything, to be honest. They might have had no util,
Hold on,
but just be aware that chasing heavies like that sometimes is
Definitely trying to lure.
very dangerous.
we don't necessarily have
Free firing. Free firing.
They didn't do anything. Okay, so someone else is here. You get shot by a repeater or a BFR.
Free firing in there with you.
Got 30 seconds, so be sure to not get picked. A gateway on the other roof.
I'll put this up here, like
Don't know where they moved. They could have left.
up here.
I'm not hearing any footsteps.
Hear a shock.
Yeah, I don't know even. I think it was a pink. I could be wrong, but I think one of them left. Because I didn't think there'd be anyone there, and then
Rotating
yeah,
right, just
that was weird.
Just free firing that zip line.
Must
Yeah, they're going
must
point.
be the routing from new spawn team. Someone's on. Get this kill. Nice.
Blew him up.
Deleted. Kill
He died
light.
so fast. Oh my god.
High? I think they're on high. I think I saw one up here still.
One more lurking. Vaults are pretty far. Start going for tempo.
Going for.
Okay, I was gonna ask if that was the right play because I don't think it matters if they res, right? Like, there's no point
It's-
in
It's
wiping them, right?
it like
Maybe.
it depends. Like it could be possible that they all just res and then chase you throughout the map, and then you get 3-partied, and that shit sucks. And it's like a hindsight thing, where if they do that, you might as well have just stayed and wiped them. It's more understandable to camp their pieces if it's something like Pink Team, who has a bunch of money and you are incentivized to keep them from getting ahead of you. But like it's don't overthink it too much. Like
Mhm.
they're just, you can just assume they're a regular team. They just got shit on. There's like one alive running for coins or hiding for the pieces. So you can just move on to the next. The way you like after this cash out, you got a bunch of wipes. You're even with money against Pink. The way you kind of guarantee your money or like maintaining first place is basically to chow Pink. That's usually what I
Okay.
like to do. Sometimes it gets hairy trying to prioritize that. If there's another team on them, then you're in a 3-party situation, and parties are a lot more random than having a fair 3v3. But just be aware that that's an option. If you're a super confident team where you think you could just win the 3v3 against Pink, the second place team, or come out on top of the 3-party, you could just be aggro like that and then maintain a money ahead of everyone. But the default choice is just to go for whatever vault's closest and then fight whichever team's over there. There's a light up there. Dashing. See an orange heavy. This damage won't do much. Got him 3-4, back up. Not good positioning. Your med's super far ahead.
Dude, my bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
A little too far.
Pretty
I think.
it happens a couple. This will happen sometimes, and basically, like, you're forced to back up from the KS because he'll chunk you for so much damage. Med's trying to follow up on some damage over there, but they're pretty far. Given like how far ahead they are, you or the heavy needs to be super aggro. It's not you because you're half, so get a gateway immediately and send your heavy over, which you do eventually, but it's reactive. It's after your medium dies. Should always be ready for the scenario that like something just happens and you have to follow up on it immediately. Because I don't know what kind of damage happens or has happened by this point, but both you and your heavy are half and your med just died. It's a 3v2 and it's gonna be a little hard to come back from this. If you have in vanish bomb, vanish is pretty nice to cover that distance. Used it a little early. Like this peak right here. This peak is kind of not the most worth it because you use vanish bomb, you use a dash, you get damage that's not that meaningful, to be honest. And it would be way more impactful for you to kill a squishy, kill a med or a light, just jump on them. And if your med's near, your heavy's near, you can be pretty confident that they'll just follow up on it. The whole positioning of the team isn't the most favorable, especially with the med dying early. But this is a situation where, like, if you're on 9-3R, you get this heavy half, then dash back, you can be way more confident that your heavy can cross this distance. Something that is easier for your med to follow up on as well.
A little behind though.
But it's just like you show forced to back up. It's hard to follow up on that. So we decided to
Is it the right choice leaving? Because it is a third party, and I know like third parties. I just try to avoid it at all times, like because I feel like it's just the least chance of winning. But I didn't know if we should just reset somewhere else and then push orange, or if
it's
I
more
should just start leaving.
It's more of a gamble to go for the 3-party for sure.
Okay.
It is possible you could catch pink at a really bad time for them. Like they just wipe the team and then you come in and really clean up. It could be possible that the other two teams here just don't fight each other at all, and like you're just all in a stalemate, and like pink gets to keep their cash because no one's killing. It's not like a clear-cut choice, but the risk and the reward just go up. Like you could come out on top but be the first place team. You could just be stuck in third place because nothing happens. Fighting the 3v3 on orange is more of a predictable way to top of this.
No, we don't game. They just get it up on the right.
If you are 3-partying, don't show at all, because that will get every team to play more passive.
We have to, yeah, we need to swing left here and pinch pink. I'm gonna go underneath.
Okay. Don't worry, Jamie. I can pad you up.
So purple's forcing, util's going off. That still's going, almost went through. They're fighting for that pretty hard. It is.
Okay, let me pad some big head.
This is reactable for them. They were healing a teammate. You shot that teammate trying to kill him, and then pull out their gun away. No vanish, so we have to back up pretty far. He might look for a kill on you. Just dropped at the stairs.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him. I was watching it and I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I didn't see him drop. Do you think I should have left further? I don't know. Maybe.
I'd be
a little close to lead. You know,
I would be assuming that they're gonna chase this kill and just like, cause you are one shot or one bullet. I would be assuming they chase this kill and drop, and if like user dashes to break LOS and then vanish bomb or gateway, because it's pretty rough if you just happen to die here and your team has to fall from their position. Get your res. They don't go for it, so you didn't need to do it, but
Let him steal, let him steal, let him
it's
steal.
it's good to be predictive than reactive.
Hunter.
Got a pink medium.
Pink dead, there's another pink in front of you. It's a heavy, half HP, reload,
pushing
break
on
all the
point, pushing on
west,
point.
purple wipes. This is really nice for you. Pink wipes.
Go for steal.
Oh yeah, you come out on top of this.
That's how we do it, baby.
I think realistically, one of those teams should have just backed off, right? Like, I know that pink guy was coining,
We rolled up
but
like, deep
I
Uh,
feel like once I showed, one of them should have just
as soon as they
stopped, right?
Ye-
Like, we could have lost that for sure, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that is the normal play for a team, is like if there's a 3-party, just be super passive and only fight if we absolutely have to.
Mhm.
Purple and
So you are still
recognize it, nah,
griefable. You don't want a split to happen.
Mhm.
And you have, it looks like you have control of
I don't
6.
remember them.
Might be a team pushing on the side here. You can either tap this box and then throw it to the other side of the map, make sure no one splits, or you can block it with goo. It gets tapped, so you set up
Yeah,
a
is that okay?
reverse.
I think I went for this, but then I think I realized that the play was not to split.
No, we
Just
don't.
shoot
We
his
want
A,
to bring it.
Yeah, we
Bring
don't
it A.
On the left.
want split. Sometimes if you are super far ahead to where you get this plug money, get split and no one can get ahead of you, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, above,
But it's a
above,
pretty
above.
normal case. Light just shot your med pretty low,
I'm gonna
coming in
that
trying to
spot.
heal.
No inch.
Kinda do need that
Maybe we got
gateway,
that
Gateway takes out.
because they're all closing
Yeah,
in.
I kind of didn't know if there was any safe place to throw it, so I just kind of froze. But
You got turn. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna run box. I'll kind of anchor it. Run box.
Throw it in Nyx. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, we don't want.
Go
we don't want to
start
double it, but
running
yeah.
the vault and throw it. I like to throw the box a lot. Sometimes there are people that will just throw the box on the other side, and then that makes a split more likely to happen.
Yeah, we're letting them know. They know. At least
Yeah, they
they
know.
know.
and I think we,
They know.
yeah, I
This
think
light's okay.
we tried to grief them in. I
Purple.
think we ended up griefing them in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm coming
Okay,
with purple.
they're
light.
being friendly.
They know. Okay, just help purple. Purple's coming in behind us. Let's just push with purple. Orange right below. One floor below you guys. One floor below me. Drop down.
Do you have cube here? Grace,
one.
that we can use?
Hold on. I got it.
Oh, the light's giving us the gate. Oh my god.
Guarding the steel. They got shot off up there though. The kills are going off at least. To yeah, the purple light. I think that's the second time that I don't know who shot you, if that was a pink light or a purple.
Yeah, I don't know.
Steel goes through. Not too much to note, to be honest. It's one first cash out, one a 3-party.
See, but this, like, we even griefed them in, and then we lost this pretty bad. Like,
I don't know. I feel like it's just cool.
I don't know. It like fell apart. The first 2 rounds went so well, and this did not at all.
Could be because of invis. So it's invis ARN, so they'll have a lot of range presence.
Just kidding. I'm kind of.
Mhm.
And because you're on M11, you can't really chow range, especially like even if you were on ARN, it would be hard because they have so they get the free shot all the time. To counteract that, with you being on M11, you'd have to be constantly jumping someone and not dying for it, like jumping the med or killing the light for showing, force them to be more passive so they don't shoot at range as much for free.
You think we can tap her?
It's a very open
That's
spot.
That's right. Yeah.
There's no vanish. Actually, how are we down here?
Up here.
I don't even know.
Saw though,
Sort of beating the light.
kind of not required to use it here because you're full HP. They're all pretty far. That vanish could be super useful if your team needed to cross somewhere, or you just wanted to do an invis pad. Because the cooldown has been nerfed a couple times. There is more of an impact to just using it haphazardly. getting your team to the side so they're not stuck there. You TP broke, so you might have to.
Coming up with you.
I just felt like getting this height would be better. Do you think that's? I don't know. I thought getting
I-
this side to look over would be. I think a light was up here too, and I thought pushing him down would be good. And
Yeah,
I think I
I'd say-
forgot, and then I think he was still there.
Oh, behind. Light up top.
This is a double light.
That's what I'm looking
This
at.
must be a double light team. Your med got
That's
mid
the
got
controls here.
killed.
Yeah, they probably run box here.
Watching height,
That's
they
fine,
could
They can do the busy work.
pad, but no.
Maybe I can pat on here.
It could be they're getting plugged. It could be, or they're probably posting up on the roofs. This team. I'm hearing steps over here. Wait, let me see if I can back up. Yeah, on the right. You just heard of steps on, definitely on the roof. Vanish through this. Would be good for the team. There's a lot of angles where the lights could be. Heavy just used wind. There's a gate up there.
I'm gonna make an entry. I'm gonna make an entry there.
You're trying to jump the light. There's counter pressure. Your med got shot. You
Yeah,
heal
over here.
heal the med, but then heavy trades you out.
Yeah, I'm dropping all the way down. Drop all the way.
Nice light kill.
Come to you. Come to you.
The heavy up there posted on the body.
Never mind. I'm gonna
Oh.
die. Blue bar's on that heavy.
Oh, nice. We get a trade. We get a fib. Shit. Ooh. Got down. Trying to kill him. Good try. Don't know what the damage here was on the light. He did. I guess he missed, but he should be calling that to help you determine what, like, how aggro you peak that. Admittedly, there were some missed shots here.
Yeah.
There's not like, don't feel too bad about that. That thing is in the way. But
Grab rest.
like it was definitely winnable because that was a 2v1.
Sticking the rest probably. Works out. Works out.
Meds got
I'm
the
gonna pad up right away.
body. They're sticking heavy res. Gotta go up immediately before they get that res.
Nice match. Just light.
Meds traded for killing the heavy. Came down to a
Take one, take one,
1.
take one.
Heavy wins those shots. You got a coin in 5.
Nice spot. Nice spot.
Just trading reses they might. Aw, unfortunate.
I think the light coined. I'm pretty sure. So I think he
What's the scene
got there just in time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we got a chance for.
So a bunch happened here. I would say. So at the start here, we should have been invis through the gate. Light shows here. You push them off, but then
Right behind. Fuck, dude, I'm getting railed.
go heal.
Yeah, over here.
This is like an unfortunate part of M11 where you feel encouraged to go far ahead like that to get value, but then stayed there and healed like you were doing what you needed to. You were trying to kill whoever showed first and then heal. Then you got punished for it by a heavy. It's pretty
Yeah, I'm dropping all the way down. Drop all the way.
pretty tough to play, to be honest, because they're all just separate covering for each other.
Never mind. I'm gonna
Like
die.
one gets tagged out and then another shows, and it's just a whole game of trades. That should have been the heavy fibbed here, by the way, and also
Okay.
like playing this head peek here is pretty important because whoever just holds on a head peek and then shoot whoever's out of cover is gonna win that most of the time. Like the med was mostly full HP. It went like got a kill here, went forward for the piece and then had to slide back.
Grab rest.
It's understandable why they did it. They went forward to go for the heavy kill to really secure it, but then like stayed ahead and went for the fib on the light piece instead of the heavy piece. The bunch of trades after that, basically.
Now, do you think it's because I think I was commenting that I didn't feel like it was worth to go for this?
Go straight to point.
No, you go for it. No
You
reason
do?
not to.
Okay.
Like there's
I just thought there wouldn't be time. I
decent-
don't know.
no, there's a decent chunk of time. Like you don't know
Okay,
what can
okay.
happen. Maybe your heavy shoots the C4, can winch the box, and the other heavy isn't down there, and no other light can show. Like that's it's possible. It's always a winnable. You just
Okay.
go for it. Don't give up and be mental blocks. But that would be the pretty optimal play though. Like
Dropping in.
this low of time, like we either need a glitch barrel to shoot the C4, or have heavy shoot the C4 and winch it back up, so it just throws them off entirely. They don't have a double drop, and they're
Mm.
forced to use RPG.
Okay, I'm on.
The lights have to have some kind of angle. Catches a lot of good teams off guard when that happens. Well, let's gonna see how this played out. Your teammates died. Yep, you have one pick. Still light in there. They get a res.
Nice.
Crazy coin on that. On that.
Oh, they're close. Nice.
Gate pad here. Move quick.
They're about to-
Okay, I
they're
just
gonna go
didn't.
for it.
Sometimes I feel like I gate pad too early, and then I'm just like gating into nowhere, and then I'm like, well, maybe I should have saved it. But do
Well,
you think it's better to?
at least for this specific point, like there's a vault here, and they have a pretty nice range advantage. Don't want them to be just posted up on this roof, holding you
Okay.
as you're forced to go for a tap. So I think
Mhm.
using a gate here is fine. And it actually would kind of work out if they are posted up on this roof, because you like gate over and then you vanish bomb pad onto the roof, maybe get a pick, and then just keep pushing forward. Look for a fight after that.
It's gonna
Well,
take the pad here.
but
Probably
that's
not.
my main concern. Oh, they're just breaking the zip, so they're on the building over there. So they're playing height.
I think they might just be
They
waiting
just
for
have a
the
lot to work with, having
Punch to them.
triple
okay.
range, and
'cause I saw them big. I
like
bet they went
you're on
C.
M11,
Yeah, they
so
had
it's
C and
really
they had
hard
the
to
C, so.
do anything productive, because you have to be like jumping them but not dying.
Yeah. And like this box, like I didn't know how to like. I don't know why I prioritize plugs so much,
Yeah, let's do it. You wanna take
but
vault?
I feel like in this last we had like 3 gates
there-
where they were so bad. And
You wanna take vault?
They're
Here.
they're posted up on height. Like
do you think I gate just on height and just like go for the white before even?
yeah,
I don't know.
we go for a white.
Okay.
It's a final round. You got all the time in the world.
It's gonna take
But
the
like
pad here.
this audio cue, like if you can hear it, a zip being broken on that
Probably not.
building, and then they don't show at all, that's just info for you to know that that's where they are.
just be
They're
waiting
holding on
on-
roof. It
Yeah,
is
might
a
just sit down.
perfectly like predictable play that they would just sit on there and wait for you to
Yeah,
move around.
so.
And they don't, like, you suspect they're there. There's a ping. Like you don't hear anything. And what you should do when taking height, whether it's with a pad or with a gate, is to clear max height. This is a perfect position for vanish. I honestly prefer vanish pads over vanish gates, because
Oh, why so? I'm actually curious because I've been
because
the medium and I have been like talking about
it's less
which to use or which
less
not to use.
predictable. Like if you're a heavy, well, it's nice for the heavy for one thing, because the heavy takes the pad. They have a peek at their height, and they have some time to react to see like where they want to strafe, where they want to rocket. If it's a gateway, like everyone knows where you're gonna come through, and and it's also instant. Like it's a bit more disorienting. Like there's less time for the heavy to see where they want to rocket before their feet hit the ground.
Okay.
So in this case, at least particular, I really would have preferred an invis pad, and for especially like whatever method of height you're going with, like to get up there, you want to clear max height. You need to clear that so you can just clear top down afterwards, and like
Yeah, let's do
just
it. You wanna take vault?
fun.
Here, take vault.
Because what happened here is
Nice.
they were sitting max height. They denied info. You're a little schizo that they're up there, but not fully sure, because they cut noise. So you gate on the lower height. You go through first as the light, which you shouldn't do something dangerous like that. And like you just entered all their LOS and got blown up. And this is already a losing fight, because that gate is so predictable.
No, fuck. See that shit?
Okay, either wipe or
Yeah, you do.
probably just wipe here.
So we can reset and come back.
It's okay. It's okay. Or does it Okay. I'm gonna
Vanish.
stop there.
No. This is...
I don't know why I used it like that. I was pretty.
Save it.
I don't even know.
Okay, crossing into the open here is a little dangerous, but we should save it for the team.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't vanish him.
Save it for the team. Probably what I would do is like wait a couple feet behind, like have your vanish bomb held back so they can see the animation and they know that you want to throw it there. And then all take the pad together. There you also have the option to wait right at the pad and like to throw vanish, then immediately dash so you're going further ahead while invis. Um, one thing to worry about when you're taking a pad with vanish is they can still see the trail. Like if you hit a triangle or a big pad, there's a visible blue trail, kind of similar to a dash trail.
On normal pad, does it not have that? Because I think that was one of the reasons why I thought like gating was just better than like medium pad. Is because I
Well,
thought it still had the trail.
yeah, medium pad does not have that trail, but if you
Oh, okay.
dash on that pad, their dash has a trail.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So like if you're dashing or if you hit a big pad, there's a trail.
Okay.
Broke gate up. We broke invis a little
I
early
think-
there.
Hit him with that barrel too.
I think the reason is because I've been trying to find out different ways to like retake, and sometimes whenever I go for like gating like my team on height, I just get sprayed so fast. So I've been trying to like.
Dude, the 93
I think this I tried invising first, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it
I
was
could get the gate off, but
like this gate.
I don't know where to go. And I like. Do you think gating lower is better?
I
don't know. I just feel like I just don't know how to. I don't know how to play these.
So we can read the situation. Like there's one person down there that looks like a light or a heavy. Maybe it's a heavy. It's someone. But the main important thing is that like if you're throwing your teammates up there, they could have a 2v2 or like a 2v1 up there and they just clear max height. And that can be fine. It's just the downside of throwing the gate up like this is you get shot down immediately, so your team's up but you're down, so you can't help them, whatever the case is. There's some lights that like to just play it safe. They're like, just gonna throw my team down there so we all can play together, do a pad play or something. There's some that lights that like to be like, oh, there's a clear advantage at this. I'm gonna throw my team up there, tell them to have rocket ready, and they'll just take a brawl, and it's probably gonna be worth it. Like, it can work well, but it's just the way this worked out in particular is you advantage took pad alone, you throw your team up, but then you're shot down immediately. And it's less favorable unless your team immediately gets a pick. So it's ARN Shack above you. Here right now. Heavy's half and Bub. Break his camera, kill them, kill the med. Pretty nice. You have a piece here. Be careful coming out of here. Be so careful. That's no. They because we don't know where all of the lights are at the moment. They can be pretty spread out. It'd be pretty rough if one of the lights happened to be here and this guy, you're trying to fight this guy, and like
You think maybe like just cancel vault and just like you know what I mean, like start a vault and then just hop off, or just to kind of get info?
I think going invis, like your vanish is pretty close to being done. Just going vanish and then climbing up would be way safer.
That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. I think I just go kind of too fast, and then I don't think about util.
Yeah. Because if they just happen to be all posted up and shooting you down, that would be a pretty losing 2v2. But both lights are shot down. You got heals for your med. They're going for a res. You're watching. They have peace down there. They probably just got a vet. Oh, you killed him. Nice kill. You be keeping track of pieces on both sides all the time. Like, you're watching your med for this piece, nothing shows, so you should immediately look for the enemy piece, which, like, they happen to time it and do this poorly, to be honest. They didn't drag it to a corner out of LOS. They just stayed there and
Force
kill the light.
I'm gonna force.
And it's a 3v2. Should be looking to be aggro here.
I was scared that one of the lights was gonna come on that stick because I feel like against HLO, I get flanked so much. So I try to stay like back.
Like,
You know what I mean? Like I try to stay eyes peeled for someone on my left. Like I thought the light was gonna climb up right after.
like right here.
I feel like that's
I'm gonna force.
okay. Like right now, I thought one was gonna come up on the left, and then I get killed, and then they have height on us. So that's what I was a little scared of.
If we had
Okay.
okay, where'd the vanish go?
I just threw it early. I just threw it.
I'm seeing that. We used it.
Still underneath.
We get a kill here, and then like I feel like we're using the vanish a bit too early sometimes. If we had,
Okay.
I guess it's like not the worst thing to do it here, but the way the situation was is your team was resetting, they're resetting. The vanish was effectively useless.
Yeah, because I should know they're going for reset, and then if I'm vanishing, then like they won't peek me for sure, right? I mean, most likely
Yeah.
if they're going for reset.
And if you're schizo, like about after that kill, that one of them's gonna be aggro and jump you. Like it's possible, but you're on M11. Like there's only so many ways that they can go up. They might go out the window and dash mantle up. They might just go through this doorway the same way you came. Be ready for either scenario. But you're on M11. It's pretty close range on this roof. You should be confident that you can win that.
Okay.
If you're not, you can play tighter to the goo to limit LOS and then just show after they show because they think you're on the roof. But don't overthink it too much.
Okay.
Ooh, you're crazy. Thank you. Same ass. The game was okay. I feel like we were kind of like where they are. If we came out and I feel like it came out a gate and they were on either side of it. Yeah. That was actually kind of crazy.
I'm so mad I didn't get this kill. That would have been such a good kill.
Nice find though. No,
I was just
Dome shield first.
you heard him. I think I saw him, and then you hear him.
I feel like it came out a gate and they were on either
Yeah, I
side
heard
of
a
it.
jingle close by.
That was actually kind of crazy.
I thought he pushed forward, so I used the dash backwards, but I just didn't think he'd just run. I don't know.
Oh wait, let's look at the dash menu. Good damage. Okay, right.
Gate and they were on either first.
Just that backwards one.
Yeah. So
I feel like it came out a gate and they were
just
on either side of it.
quickly, you get him half. He uses a dash, and you have about three. You got 3 dashes available. And probably like instinctively, what he's gonna do is try to dash into cover, but there's no cover around, so he's just gonna dash backward and get distance from the M11. And you use a dash going backward, and then the other 2 dashes aren't used. And the only time we're dashing forward here would be bad if one of the lights are covering him.
Yeah.
But there's no info on them, and in this scenario, it totally would have been fine to dash forward after you get that big of a damage, especially on M11. I think it's just any weapon you're up damage like this against the other light, you can just kind of W key them. Not direct.
Okay.
Don't dash directly towards them because that's just so easy to hit. But like dash left or up and to the right. I think you're on M and K, so one thing you can do with dashes is like I'll back up for the dash. Is right here where it's like it's kind of awkward for you to dash up left over here, so with a quick camera movement you could look like turn 90 degrees to the right, look up, dash up, and then like dash more to the right to keep distance or like keep close
Oh
range
yeah,
on.
that's a good idea actually.
That's actually kind of crazy.
But it's all right. Like you got him pushed away, you can keep holding him. Good kill.
On the left hand.
Wait, can you go back? I have a question.
What's
Do
up?
you see me dash nowhere right here? That keeps happening to me, and I don't know what it is. I've tried to replicate it, and I can't.
I'm just walking.
Like I dashed there, but I didn't move anywhere.
I think it's
Is
just
it a bug?
dashing at the
Or is
same
it
time as
like
jumping. I never have that happen because
Oh,
my
okay.
keys are like kind of prevent that. But it just looks like
'Cause it happens so
dash.
much, and I just don't. I get so angry because I feel like I should have want to fight, and then I just dash nowhere.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. I've never really had that happen,
Just
but
walking up on the left
um
hand.
it's got to just
We'll
be
push in, we'll push in.
timing with the jump there
Careful,
that
back up for heals.
It
that's
probably
why
is
it
because I've
happened.
tried to just do it with just the
But
movement
it's,
keys, and it
it's
doesn't.
fucking
It doesn't ever
nuts.
happen.
JRPG
So.
Yeah, just the
heavy is
movement.
now.
Like it's fine to jump and then dash.
Okay.
Give me that.
Good.
Because it also slows me down too. So maybe if I have like 2 jumps in a row, then I might.
I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Close on me, unless that was your nose. We can just grab heavy body for now, right?
But one of the lights went far.
I'm gonna walk.
We should
All
start running
three
back
up.
somewhere
You're just getting technical damage. He'll
Check
probably
first,
stick a
just push your shoulder.
res.
Yeah.
Eight's about to be back. You
Yeah, go
wanna,
towards that, go towards
or
that.
do we want to fight or?
I was
Okay.
thinking leave,
Had
but I
the
don't know
ability
if
to have
that's
it.
the.
Okay, that's fine. So just make the call because there was damage going off. It looks like you almost had to
Okay, I'm running
fight.
back, I'm running back.
There's a light in front of you. You're gonna be shot down.
Lights 2 bars on the rooftop. Dropping down onto you. Yeah, that guy. Let's see. Nice.
Good kill.
I'm gonna go up
That's
to,
2
rest.
dead.
We
You'll.
take flag, I'll rest.
Cross.
It is like just another situation. Like this is where I would really prefer.
Oh, heavy in.
Given you don't get the kill on this light and then you're forced to just drop down because you're so in there. This is where I really don't prefer M11 because like I value high uptime and high value off of positioning. And M11 because it's close range it encourages bad position. It really has to be worth it for you to go in and out constantly. Because
Mhm.
like you shoot a light away, but then you're not up and your heavy dies
Lights 2 bars on the
from
rooftop.
somewhere.
Dropping
I
down
don't know
onto you.
where, and you're not available to trade them out or
Yeah,
heal
that guy. Let's see.
because you're on M11.
Nice.
Did you like your med traded them out though, and you killed for your med?
We take flag, I'll rest.
It was being chased. So like it all worked out here,
Flag, I'll rest.
but if it was
Okay, I'm running back.
it was like a 9-3R situation here, like a nice spot would be probably back where they zipped. We don't know where they are exactly before taking this pad, so it's kind of hindsighty. But if you're just on the roof at the right side or the left side, you have a bunch of nice side angles to shoot the lights down, and then cover your teammates by trading damage out on them or healing them. It feels a lot more stable and consistent than the flank nature of M11.
I'm running back, I'm running back.
Because
A
like
lot of times too is I'll go in kind of like that, but I'll get a pick, but then I get traded, and then they get fibbed or rezzed, and then it just seems pointless. Like it seems like it. I don't know, but maybe that's just like positioning in general. But
yeah,
I don't know.
it can it that is a rough thing with it too. Like you go in deep to get a kill, but if it gets a reset before your team can clean up, then it's pretty rough. Like staying in sync with your teammates is pretty important, and it's simply just easier to do that with a ranged weapon like 9-3R.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Let's see. Nice.
I'm gonna go up to,
Two dead, two
rest.
dead.
I will
we
say
take flag,
like
I'll rest.
just despite that, there's a lot of really nice plays you can make on M11. Like if you're constantly jumping someone who just posts up on range and like they feel helpless because you just force a 1v1 on them and they'll lose that every time. They'll be more afraid to show, they'll play more passive, or they'll just die, or it'll work out. But it kind of goes both ways where if they constantly hold range and prevent you from doing anything and have more value to the team fight and on top of keeping you at bay, then it becomes real tough to play against. I've seen lots of games against Uni and like lots of footage and coached my team against it to like see both ends of the spectrum. It's like it's feast or famine. And it's probably a good reason as to why Uni has been using a lot more 9-3R lately. Is it's just it's less it's more consistent, it's less random than 11.
I feel like even Carnifex used to always use M11, and now I see him using like not. I feel like he doesn't use it too much anymore. I don't know.
I personally don't really watch EU.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Cool.
I
Let's check on these bodies.
I
while we're
just
back
look
there.
at the top any teams.
Need to reload.
Both you.
They're probably just fine.
Yeah, they probably could have strapped here. We go set up
One
point.
coin, heavy coin, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
set a
good.
point.
But they're about to be all up.
Get up on me. Oh, he's one.
They used vanish. They'll push him.
Nowhere near, nowhere near.
Heavy pushing me.
Get shot from under.
Got
Nowhere near, nowhere near.
Happens.
Heavy pushing me. Got
That was pretty
It's up.
unfortunate.
I'll
I think
get
they
back
just
here.
He jumped from the other building through the bottom window, like right below me, right there.
Nowhere near.
Heavy pushing me.
like
Yeah, I did not.
there's
Yeah.
a bunch of audio going on, so it's kind of hard to tell that.
Got
Pretty unfortunate.
Pissed off. I'll grab
Do you think we should have just gated away, like just kited away, or
It could have been fine, but
Up on me. Oh, he's
Okay.
one.
usually what I'm thinking here is they just use vanish. They're gonna push. You should use vanish as well and maintain height. Just mantle
Mhm.
somewhere, and as soon as they come out of invis, like a light comes out of invis, go kill them, punish them for
Mhm.
showing, because they're challenging height hard here by this point. What happened was like
Block it out.
they used invis. You went scarily close to them. You could have gotten winched there or shot out. We backed up like a bit reactively, but like we backed up, save our banish, got shot from behind. That flank by the light is very, very unfortunate. Kind of wild
Pissed
for
off. I'll grab us.
considering they're on invis as well. But they get that kill. There's no trade,
Pop.
and like we ego count the ARN. Red's getting res. They might just peek this res here. I think it goes through.
Yeah, got
Steel
20
went
seconds.
through. Light was in front of you. This guy's got to die. His, like the more, like he keeps wanting to fight, and let's see
Got 20
here.
seconds.
Right here. I think your vanish bomb was pulled out, so that's why you backed up. But you just needed to be ready to kill him immediately. Like
Okay.
Seconds.
he jumps here. We pulled vanish out, but then he's pushing, pulled a gun out, and then
He's hurt.
like he was in front of two of you. You did no damage to him because we like accidentally pulled out a gadget or didn't know he was there. Med shot him away. He should be dead. The fight becomes so much easier if we get a 2v2 here and then start playing the piece, or get a quicker coin, because this is last cash and Heavy died before they did.
Alright, revealing it.
So let's wait for Heavy coin by this point. Don't hear anything from that light, so they probably cut noise or it moved far.
Keep this down.
Bed's being shot.
Look left, look left, look left. That's where he is, that's where he is.
Yeah, light tap left. I can pat on that light tap left if you want to push that heavy.
So light moves
Patting on
to
the left, patting on the left.
the top left building.
I
It's
think he's going.
They're just
Aaron
skying,
showing.
they're
You just
skying
wasted
the
your
dish.
gate.
20 left.
We need to make
Yeah,
a
I
push for
thought
the
that was gonna be my first one. I forgot about that.
I sometimes have that issue too, but if like just like as a mental thing, if you have like physically one big blue thing on the right and but on the left, you only want one.
Oh yeah, true.
They're just kiting. They're just kiting this shit, dude.
20 left.
We need to make a push for the box.
Nice find. Build the
Nice.
invis light
Yeah, go
immediately.
point, go point.
Keep being aggro. Look under cash.
Nice. Heavy in here on me.
Down. You find Heavy. Heavy's gotta die. Kill
Heavy
him.
dice. Go for 7.
Have heals ready.
No inch. I have no inch.
Heals. Seals.
There's
No.
no way, dude.
That's very unfortunate.
Stick, stick, stick.
It's blown down.
But damn.
Good try. So basically,
Yeah,
After-
tap left. I can pat on that light tap left.
after
if you
your
wanna push
heavy
that
coins, the way you play this attacking is you have to go is
Mhm.
actually favorable for you on M11 because all they're gonna do is just poke and run. If you poke them, they'll just drop down, but it's easier for you to secure a kill if you're on M11 because you look to kill them, chase them when they go and they don't realize they're so close. This 9-3R light over here is kind of like not showing, so that ARN that's showing there, you have a gate, you probably just vanish through that gate and then go jump his shit, kill him, or chase him.
We need to make a push for
Uh,
the box.
You waste the gateway here. This light's fumble, the invis light, is he showed like right here, he's doing all the shooting. You throw a gate right above him, but he still doesn't react. And then you just walk up. He shows again, start shooting at the exact same spot. You jump and kill him. And that is a kill that you need. He misplayed it. You did what he needed to. Like after that, you just look for the next person to kill, which is the other light, which like admittedly they're probably decently far away. They will be tightened up more. They might be playing cash or they go for the res. In hindsight, they went for the res because there's 2 lights at the end. But me, I just be looking for this heavy immediately. What heavies are gonna be doing usually most of the time is they're just gonna play under cash and look to drop it for those C4s. Fortunately, we did find him here because what we did is like cash was blown down. He was at the floor, like he was playing for that drop. Find him, kill him, load our gun. Your heavy's on, and we need heals for the heavy.
There's no way, dude.
And
Let's go for 7.
like what the team formation should be is you're dumping heals on the heavy and your medium is shooting anyone that shows because
Okay.
infuser heals are so much faster. And then after your heals are out, you just kill kill whoever shot first, and then like all your infuser heals are out and you go body block or shoot whoever shows second. There was no
There's no way, dude.
oh, heavy rocketed himself there. That was something.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
But there was no kill on that first light. He did kind of break the cameras and like go in it there. But it was just more like if you kill him there, you don't need to heal, but it's just way more guaranteed that you heal first because you don't know where
Okay.
the windows or they blow it down or they shoot from top down. They both hindsight they both went top down. Just got a res up there. But it was pretty winnable. There's a couple nice moments where you got M11 usage and a couple that are just like more hit and miss. I'll bring him back up the notes. I would say okay, so poor positioning. I feel like it was fine for the most part, but I would look to be more aggro if you're on M11 because you
Okay.
need constant uptime, but you need to not die. Well, because if you die, then teammate can't always come back from that. That's why I usually prefer running a range gun because running and that'll definitely like if you're on 9-3R, they'll definitely help with like the issue of feeling like you're going in first. And then retaking is just like it's just space taking and like going for picks at the right times.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, I would say get comfortable with 9-3R, learn how to play range and predicting angles and holding useful good angles that they would probably take. I would I noticed some like disrespect for Vanish Bomb in regards to using it too early for a value that's not worth it. And like also enemies using Vanish Bomb were not fully reactive to what they should be doing afterwards, which is just pushing or padding after Vanish.
Mm.
Um there's a couple misplays from us, or like a lack of Vanish plays from us, like just Vanish go height. It is very, very high value and often will just get you height for free or a lot of picks. I feel that's about it. Was there any questions you had or anything you want to go over?
Um, the only other thing I can think of, I mean, I feel like I could have maybe had a better game to go over, but it was I do. Is there like certain things I should think of when going against like HLL, just like these? Because I feel like that's most of ranked games now is HLL, and I just don't know how to. Because we usually run HML, so I'm trying to learn how to play against it.
Uh, Against HLL, it is a comp that's still like kind of being refined, but
Hmm.
the way you play against it is not really that complicated, to be honest. There's a bunch of lights on the side that's just gonna like poke and move, help their heavy when they go in. Your team comp absolutely matters a lot. For you individually as a light, you need a lot of uptime. Like just like if you're on 9-3R, you can shoot the lights away easier compared to M11. To
Hmm.
where if you're on M11, you have to be constantly pushing them. It becomes a bit predictable. And if they just simply keep their distance and poke you away or shoot your team, you'll like you're just rushed to W key into them to get any trade value, then it's kind of cooked. So that's another thing where I would just highly advise using 9-3R. So and like you can go for kills on the lights, or also just poke them and then find the next target.
Hmm.
Because it is often frustrating to fight against HLL, but it's like it has some strengths and some clear weaknesses that are not fully capitalized by the team that uses it and HML team. If you have a
Hmm.
medium that's on repeater, they can shoot the lights very, very easily. And that's opportunities for you to just have space that you feel comfortable with to play in, or also some kill opportunities which are where if like a light gets shot down, then they're one burst to your 9 yards, so you can just kill them for free. I also against or for an HLL team, it is a lot of pressure on the heavy to play well. Because there is no medium
Hmm.
that holds space for them. There's no pad plays that they can do. There's no sustained heals. There's no defib. So if you get in a situation where you're HML against HLL and you have a trade and you play the fib correctly, you have a 3v2 and you win. If you shoot the lights away and then set your team up to just int on the heavy, like that's pretty it's pretty winnable. There's a lot of different ways to play it, and the weaknesses, like there are weaknesses. It's not like it's super overpowered,
Hmm.
but I would just get comfortable with playing range with the 9-3R and the whole space taking, holding angles game. Respect Vanish Bomb, especially against HLL. Vanish Bomb is a big issue, and you often just have to counter Vanish Bomb and shoot whoever shows first. and then back up, or you just block LOS. If a light uses Vanish Bomb and gets free shots, you often will just have to block LOS and wait it out. Because just walking out into the open when they're in invis and they get shots for free is just a clear disadvantage because it's a health advantage that they'll call and then eventually just force.
Mhm. I think usually that'll happen. I'll just find myself kind of lost while they're split. Like one's on one height, one's on another height, and then one's invis, and I just get killed from from
Oh,
far, from invis, or for something.
no. Um, it is tough to play some. I would say don't sacrifice your positioning too much trying to chase the light because if a kill becomes super expensive and you become a very killable target trying to be over aggro, it can be not worth it.
Hmm.
I like just maintaining good positioning, having high uptime with shooting, like going for kills if you can, but if you just shoot them away and then look for the next target, that's also totally fine. Having your whole team respect Vanish Bomb and you use Vanish Bomb and then just look for someone to kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using I've been using it a little bit, the 93R, but it's much different than the M11, so I
Yeah,
need more practice. But it's so much better against lights. Like I feel like than M11, and you can just play so much further, like you said, instead of just having to
yeah.
dash in.
Yeah, it feels nice. Sometimes it does feel rough because it's a burst weapon. Burst weapons are just more punishing to miss sometimes,
Mhm.
which can feel especially bad for an MDK player. Um, but that's just how it is. Like sometimes it's super rewarding, sometimes it feels like you're shooting nothing. But
Yeah.
if your aim is consistent, fine most.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, like dash shooting with it too. It takes quite a bit to get used to because it requires a bunch of fast movements, but also precise aiming. Like when you're brief, staying still before the next dash goes off.
Is it better? It's no jump for 93R, right? Like I know M11, you can kind of just jump, bunny hop, whatever, but you can't really do that with 93R, right?
Yeah, you don't like it. Nitro does not have perfect in air accuracy, so you don't want to be
Okay.
jumping with it. If it's
Okay.
super up close though, to where you're breaking cameras, jumping is fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to get a VOD just sometime soon of a game where I have that and then go over that. That'd be good.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be good to go over. I can point out a lot of things, like a lot of micros in regards to holding and like when to push forward, damage that you can capitalize off of good positions. So honestly, it's been a big focus of mine lately. It's how the top lights, namely Stu and Grad and Uni, used like
Mhm.
position themselves with 9-3R. Um, there is some like insanely good positions, like I've mentioned it before, where I just call it a side brawl angle or a side peek angle, where you're just on the side and um like there's this one spot where Uni had a 2v3 stall where he got damage on a heavy he was stealing, got them off, and then just stayed holding at the angle that was on a head peak. And it was super hard for the Steeler team to do anything because their heavy got shot down and Uni just held an angle where he could just hold whoever would have to run in to help their heavy.
Mhm.
Um and that's a very powerful part of range is just target switching and um managing how you split your damage.
Is that why Bubba runs Goo? Just like because I know he runs Goo 93R. And I've been trying to figure like I'm assuming it's just for better angles or like better like creating different angles or positions. I don't know.
Well, it's pretty specific for his team to where he's the dedicated goo staller. It like doesn't come into play that much to be honest.
Oh, okay.
And like Bubba sometimes will take some very like ego Chally fights to where he kind of
Mhm.
needs Goo to get away. But it's just more of a gamble to go like that, kind of like with M11, where if you go in and get a kill, it's fine, but if you go in, die, and there's no trade, then it's
Mhm.
really bad, and it's just simply more consistent to get constant, decently safe damage at a side angle, like where you can back up if needed,
Mhm.
like have the game sense to know when you really should back up and who's gonna close in on you, and like what angles to safely get while also getting high uptime on good damage.
Okay. Okay.
I would not recommend using goo unless you are seeing insanely good
No, no.
benefit.
No. I'll probably because they only run one H infuser too, right? Which is crazy to me too. But I don't know.
I
Maybe you only need one.
I think they've been using double H infuser lately,
Oh, okay.
but Uni switches it up sometimes. Sometimes he's on M11, sometimes he's LH1 and plays super far. Sometimes it's 93R and he plays his infuser as well. It's kind of just whatever they're feeling. There's
Is there?
no there's no
Go ahead.
like
Sorry.
solidified meta with HLL. There's a lot of flexibility with the weapons and the gadgets. Dude.
I was gonna say, is there someone you'd recommend for me to watch for 93R just to like stew, or do you think? Because
Uh,
I just try to watch people to learn, but I don't know if there's someone specific you'd recommend.
yeah, Stu is like I respect Stu's 93R the most, or any weapon he uses. His
Mhm.
positioning is really good. The angles he holds are calculated. He has a nice, like a really nice amount of support and pressure at the same time. Like I don't think there's a light that does the shit he does better. Where not
Mhm.
Uni is more more focused on just fighting. Like he's less support heavy, but he can do it as well.
Mhm. Okay.
And
Yeah.
Grad is more support. Yeah, doesn't really stream that often. In ranked, he'll play differently and doesn't really play in scrims. Um, but like yeah, I don't think you can really go wrong by watching any of them. Like they all
Okay.
have different play styles and they're all top tier lights that play really well.
Mhm. Okay. I'll have to watch more. But yeah, if I can get another VOD, I'd love to probably wait a little bit just so I can try to work on this stuff. But I'd love to because I don't know if I'll hit Ruby this season. I would assume not. It'd be pretty hard, but I'm gonna try.
It's doable. Like you got a couple of weeks. But like don't feel too bad if you do or don't. Like just play the game
Mhm.
honestly.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
lose your minds by being a couple games off of Ruby because it is really just a time commitment.
True. Yeah.
I'm hearing that. I'll send you these notes. Was there anything
Yeah. Yeah. That'd
else?
be great.
Uh
I don't think specifically. No. I think that's it. So,
okay. I'm hearing. Uh yeah, I look forward to that 9-3R gameplay. I'll definitely be able to
yeah. Yeah.
point out
Absolutely.
a lot um to help you with learning the playstyle.
Yeah. Perfect. That'd be great. Yeah. I need to just get more games in, and then I'd let's go over that one just whenever possible.
I'm hearing that. I'll have this uploaded. Stop recording.